What's up, people? It's me again. Just a little quick update of my straw bale garden. Wanted to show you the progress so far. We are at day 62, so 2 months and 2 days on this section, and day 150, I think. I'm not sure. I lost track. I need to look at my calendar more often. But these were planned at 2 different times, obviously. And if you've been following my updates, I got a YouTube channel that shows that. I'll probably be putting this on YouTube as well. But I figured I'd share the progress. So, here we have it. A whole bunch of lettuce in this row. We've got Bib. Some Grand Rapids is the lighter stuff. Next to that, there's some butter crunch in there, just a small thin layer, and romaine is the majority. And we've got a whole bunch of arugula, blue kale, red kale, cucumbers, broccoli, cauliflower, red cabbage. Real quick, I'll show you these cucumbers. Made some pickles recently, and first time they came out delicious. Can't complain. Gotta thank other YouTube creators for their creations, because you find some really great recipes on there from homesteaders. Look at the size of this thing. Move this out of the way. That's ginormous. I mean, look, just for an example. Crazy. So yeah, everything's looking great. There's a whole bunch of them hanging in there. 2 different varieties here. The pickles came out awesome. I've already given a couple jars away. I plan on giving a few more jars away, but these things are growing really fast. Coming to full size. These are the munchers. That's what they call them. And because they're just small and munchable. And then these are just national pickling standard cucumbers. But they're all around here, all different places hanging out and hanging on. And so yeah, I mean, things are looking great. Quite a bit of grass popping up wherever it can. Oh, look, there's a little bumblebee. Gotta love the bees. They're keeping this thing fertile. So yeah, I mean, other than, a few little portions that start to sag, and here and there I've got some issues with pests trying to eat away, like this leaf here. You see some things happening there. I'll just go through every now and then, every few days, and just pick off the bad leaves that are getting chewed up, so any infestation that's there won't continue. So I mean, yeah, things are looking awesome over here. No complaints at all. Been eating this as much as I can. I'm gonna have to start asking for help to eat some of these greens. No shortage of kale for smoothies and things like that, and staying healthy. I don't yet see that many. There might be a couple of florets coming to life in this broccoli, but that takes a while to reach maturity. Cauliflower is going to take a while too, no big deal. On my initial straw bale garden, everything's still hanging on. I'm at about 3 months, maybe a little bit more. Still is going to seed in places. I've just left it alone. I haven't harvested anymore because I really haven't needed it. Stocked up on it like crazy, and still have plenty more to make more pickles as I start picking more cucumbers. But I mean, we've got a whole bunch of tomatoes still in there and getting ripe, taking their time. Everything's kind of just hanging on. This whole fence is just sagging and pretty much falling over at this point because of the amount of weight on there. But yeah, everything's awesome. Some of these yellow pear tomatoes, the plants I've pulled out, you know, that's what you see over there in the pile. And I'm just letting that compost away until I'm ready to move it all into a Back to Eden plot that I'll probably put in the middle there once these, my plan is to, you know, remove the tomatoes as they're dying off, but I don't see any shortage, you know, and I've planted suckers in here to continue this cycle of growth. So I don't know, this might just stick around a while until it's completely flattened to the earth, but I'll scoop up what's left because it's great compost and still got a lot of nutrient in it. Put it in this section with some cardboard I have saved over there in that trash can and this pile here. So do a Back to Eden plot. Plan on planting more of the things that I wasn't successful with, like the watermelon has just kind of fizzled out, squashes and things like that that are grow plentiful. My potato tower is still hanging in there. I'm almost to the point, as you can tell, of harvest. So I'm curious to see what happens there. Hopefully I can do a join me video when it's time to harvest these potatoes and see what we got out of that. First time growing them, hopefully with some success. There's 3 tires in there, so quite a bit of room for them to spread out. And I probably planted about 10 pounds in these little tires stuffed together, so there should be quite a bit of production there. The green beans are still, you know, turning dry, but it's cool because, you know, I get these brand new beans out of it and plantable. I'm not worried about it, just throw that down there. Anyway, straw bale gardening. That's the plot. This is what I would normally have to work with. So I had to come up with an alternative for growing food, and this works great. And the dogs like hanging out and seeing what critters are flying around, and they're very curious on what I'm growing and just having a blast. So yeah, good times. Everything's doing good. Thanks for joining me. Straw bale gardening update. Peace.